Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new ed. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Up top, Embiid, covered by Lillard, and they double up Embiid. And that one's good, Maxey.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Doubled by Maxey. Here's Lopez. Good D by Embiid.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
And Lillard kicks to Prince. Doubled by Oubre. Launches a three. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Embiid, unloads, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Maxey's got 5 now.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit. Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Embiid kicks to Oubre. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Trent. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee to end the run. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Lillard against Maxey. To the paint. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. 3-pointer, Martin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Damian Lillard.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special talent in Embiid. Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Lopez with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Trent can't hit. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's George. Doesn't go for him. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thank you, David.
strong take from Embiid right there. The big fella's got major mobility.
Here's Lopez, now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Trent with the wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Prince has got 3 assists now in this one. Embiid with the screen on Lillard. Maxey passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Making opportunities. Maxey smartly using the pick and roll to create for his team.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
In steals, and they were second in the league in terms of fewest turnovers. Just a smart, heady group out there that doesn't beat themselves.
And last season, everything started with their defense. You mentioned their #1 ranking in steals. The pressure they put on opponents was nonstop. Prince finds Lillard, and another basket for Milwaukee.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Embiid, the pass to Oubre. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Giannis. The shot from the low post is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Defense can't slow Embiid on the drive. I mean, he's just got so much body mass and momentum. Hard to stop him.
And it's Lillard missing. The 76ers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Here's George. Makes it off the glass.
PG-13, using that length inside.
The Bucks trail. Prince outside from deep. Prince. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to George. Oubre outside. George against Prince. Tries it from 19. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. George has got his second bucket.
Really difficult to contain Paul George in these pick and roll sets because of his speed. I mean, that's one element that gives him a great advantage. He's really good at making decisions in tight spaces and in these pick and roll situations.
And Embiid throws it down.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Lillard from outside, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Maxey, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big 3, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The 76ers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Jackson comes in for Taurean Prince. Green, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Wright in for Lillard. Free throw, good, Oubre. The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow. Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Oh, man. Their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
They've got Martin. Paul George is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Oubre, and it's Embiid in at the center position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, "I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together, involving everybody." Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Jackson, kick out to Giannis. The three-pointer, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And they double up Embiid. Here's Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Maxey's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Giannis. Using his size, Giannis!
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Bucks. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And a wide-open look for Portis. Drills the three-pointer. Portis has got 5 now.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Tries from 10, and the shot is long. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game, and they're starting off the season playing Philadelphia here.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And guys, they suffered a clean sweep, and for one of the best teams in the league, that cannot sit well. You know they'll come to play tonight.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And nothing is falling for him right now. Bucks trail by 3. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And Trent subbed in for Green. Here's Maxey. He's got 8. Martin with a screen on right. Maxey passes to Martin. Rebound by Brook Lopez. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Jackson. And Lillard subbed in for DeLon Wright. The 3 from George. Rebounded by the Bucks. Trent's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over to the left wing. Lillard finds Giannis. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Maxey passes to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 6 assists now in the game. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Prince wide open. And again, the Bucks miss. So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Outside for Lowry. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Outside, Antetokounmpo, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Lillard with it. Maxey covering. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Trent outside, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Trent's got 15 points.
Good feed that time from Lillard. You know the
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Embiid kicks to George. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Trent with it. George picks him up. Giannis dishes to Prince to the inside. Lopez. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Goes back up. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. In 4th, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Lillard against Maxey. Back to Lopez. From past the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. For 3, Oubre. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Beauchamp misses. The 76ers lead. Embiid, the pass to Martin. Back to Embiid. Physical play by Embiid inside.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Oubre passes to Embiid. Yep, that one goes in there. 22 points for Joel Embiid.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. can't happen.
And kind of like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The wide open look here for Lopez. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his score. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through, and looking ahead, here's what's to come. Thank you for being with us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Taurean Prince. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Bucks head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. But he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent, and it's Prince in at the 3. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
The shot by George, wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got assist number 7 for him tonight. From the arc, the rebound by Paul George.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, this guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Basket, good. George has got 12 points in just the second half.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Prince misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Here's the 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lopez has got 10 points in the game.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Embiid kicks to Oubre, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
What a response by Oubre. Just coming down and sniping that three.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Jackson, he's checked in for Prince.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Jackson with it. George picks him up. Giannis passes to Jackson. And they recover it. Trent kicks to Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Maxey passes to George. Latrey. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bucket is good. 18 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well and just about. And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Shot clock at 6, and the shot goes in. George has got 16 points here in the second half.
The mid-range, no problem for PG. He's really improved as a shooter.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 9 points. Lillard dishes to Lopez.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
1:33 left in the third. Maxey looking it over. Over Lillard. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter. To the middle. The strength, the might, Giannis!
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him.
Back to Embiid. Martin kicks to Maxey. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Martin with the screen for Maxey. It's hauled in by Giannis. Bucks trail by 4. There goes Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
He had a nice open look right there. Portis has got 8 points.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double teams in place like that.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. 76ers lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And a look now at our assist of the game, brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got George, Kelly Oubre out there with Martin. Then there's Embiid, and it's Maxey in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Good on the three-point shot. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
Here's Green. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And they double up Embiid. Stolen. It's right on the wing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the 3 off target. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Embiid inside. The 76ers again can't hit it. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter, and that one's good. Wright.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
Embiid owns the lane. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
That's good for George on the assist by Martin. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Down low, Beauchamp, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he can't hit the second.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Drummond sets the screen for Martin. Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
It's right on the wing. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And it's Wright missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside for Jackson. 3-pointer. Martin cans it from downtown. Martin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Trent finds Wright. Lowry brings the double. Portis with it. And it's Martin picking him up. And he comes up with the deuce.
Hard not to love the energy Portis plays with. He's not letting inside contact stop him or derail him at all.
Drummond with a screen on Trent. Here's Jackson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the 76ers lead by 7.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Martin from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Martin's got 6 here in this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Lowry passes to Jackson. Offline with his 3. Bucks trail by 9. Giannis dishes to right. Pass to Antetokounmpo. From downtown, they get the rebound. Nice shot by Portis.
You got to put a body on Portis or he'll wreak havoc on the offensive glass.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Inside, here's Drummond. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Trent in the corner. And Wright kicks to Antetokounmpo. From range, Giannis takes it.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Lowry passes to Drummond. Great D that time from Portis. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Milwaukee. 4-point game. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Both teams deciding to change it up. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pass to Lillard. A 3-ball. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
With the big-time and-one, this is now a 2-possession game.
Antetokounmpo, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Kelly Oubre. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez dishes to Lillard. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Lopez kicks to Giannis. No good on the triple. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quick.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
On offense, here are the Bucks. Antetokounmpo finds Prince. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
There you have it. Prince stepping up big time. This guy played all 4 years in college, and you see evidence of that confidence and maturity there.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Lillard fires away from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Missed. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thanks so much, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us.